Živjo, Ivy here, welcome back to my channel, and let's look at all the books that I've read in April. And I have to apologize because if you hear any noises, my neighbors are doing something and the birds are being extremely loud. So that's going to be my background. Sadly, still I read only 2 books. This year is not going so well. But I'm still enjoying. It's not the book's fault, or I'm in a reading slump. I already explained a little bit about in my previous video, which I don't want to repeat myself. But yeah, I'm hardly watching any more content creators while talking about books. We all have different opinions of books and all that, but just people don't say much about the book that they're reading except for the negative things. And that did kind of push me away from reading, and me having negative thoughts about every book and looking for the negative things in the book. It does play a role in it. Also, I've been very busy and stressed with work, so I guess you would say, well, books can relax you, but I just didn't feel like reading. I don't know, I just didn't have, I can't say I didn't have the energy, it's just I didn't feel like reading. I don't know. But I will get there because summer vacation is not far away and I'm planning to read a lot back then. Because 2 weeks I will be in my vacation home and I will be reading a lot of books. So the books that I read this month were continuing. I guess it's a series. So one is a fantasy and the other is romance, erotic. Which, if you watch my previous videos, you know which books I'm continuing. I really didn't know how to set up for April, so I just added a bunch of flowers and all that. Maybe I added a little bit too many flowers, but it's fine. I don't like when the space is too empty, but I think I added a little bit too much of things. I really hope that your reading experience is going way better, even though I did notice that some people say that they kind of don't find joy in reading. I think it is social media and consuming too many about the opinions of other people's books, or basically opinions what they think about certain books, and it can actually affect you. And yeah, I didn't notice. I think one of the content creators was like talking about it as well. But yeah, here we are. I think you should just don't look at social media anymore. Just go for reading books and have your own opinion about the book. Alright, let's start with the first book, and this is the ending of the series, I believe. It is Ruthless VOWS by Rebecca Ross. This is fantasy, romance, young adult, historical. But let's just continue. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about the noise. We're continuing about Iris and Roman. Where we left off is that there was war, they got separated, and there was a chance of Roman dying. But he didn't die. The god revived him, and he does not remember much about his life or Iris that he is married, that he has a wife, or anything. Of course, over time, he did remember. How? Well, the same as in the first book, by writing letters. Of course, Iris didn't write him immediately who she is and all of that because she wasn't sure if the letters she is receiving were from Roman at the beginning. But Roman got his memory back the moment Iris and he met, and he just memory just came into his head, and he remembers her, and he stayed behind with the god. He couldn't just leave, but he was writing Iris through letters like, be careful what the god is planning to get the people safe. It was a risky game. I don't want to say much about it, I don't want to spoil, because a lot of things happen, because their plan is to kill this god. And where is that other female god? Why is she not helping? You get into it. But I did cry in this book only because what happened with Iris's brother when the attack and all of that. That was just heartbreaking because I have an older brother, and I don't want to say exactly what happened. You just have to read it. But yeah, that part really made me cry. And this book is the winner of this month. So I do recommend for you to read the series if you haven't read it. And the second last book, it is, I don't think I can say the the title, but you can read it. So yeah, I'm continuing. This is the fourth book. This is romance erotic. These books are extremely short, but this time they went to a remote cabin, like a cabin in the woods, for a getaway and to celebrate Nick's birthday. Of course, them being alone first, they did a lot of stuff, you know. So before Nick's kids showed up. So Nick kind of wanted a dog for a really long time, but he didn't know if he really wanted it because he still has work. He still needs to go back to the city because he has what you call a bar. But Holly convinced him to, let's get a dog. Let's go see if there are any dogs that you would like. And they did get a dog. Kind of a nice bonding. It was lovely. And I really like that Holly gets along with Nick's kids, especially his daughter, since she is helping Holly to, since they are getting married, to help her with the plans and all that. His son is also fine. They also get along. But apparently they have a family friend, a girl, and Nick is constantly poking his son this could be your girlfriend, we know her for so long and all that. But the son keeps on Dad, you're annoying, no, we're just friends. And she did came over and all that, and Holly did meet her. So maybe something will happen in the last book, because apparently this girl is really cute and she gives off signs that she really likes it. It's a cozy read. I had fun with this. I like these short books. Even, yes, there are a lot of spice, but it was fine. I like it. If you want to jump into some short books that are spicy, this is actually a pretty good series. And this is my little setup for April. I'm really sad that I only read 2 books, but it's fine. At least I am reading. That's all that matters to me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao!